Hi, welcome back to Mom with No Direction. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you why I think you should start bullet journaling no matter what day of the week it is or what month of the year we're in. I believe it will change your life, especially if you're like me and you tend to suffer from anxiety. This is a great creative outlet for you to just get everything that's messing with you in your brain and put it on paper, keeping all your ideas organized. I think it's great. So let's move on with the video. So one of my favorite things about bullet journaling is that every single page, I can customize it to my needs. And let's be real, some days you need more space than others. Some Sundays, I have nothing there. It's a blank page, but I enjoy being able to move the space around and just customize it to my needs. Let me show you this really quick. So this is like my first week. And this is how much space per week I started giving myself. But I didn't seem to fill it out all the way, and just having that much space made me want to like maybe draw something there, and I'm not good at drawing. So what I did, moving on, I started doing it just one page. Look how much neater and nice and like just more organized and put together it looks than what I started. And that is, oh, that's almost a year later. Yep, that's a year later. So one thing that I have seen a lot, and to be honest, it was a little discouraging for me because I cannot draw cute things or combine colors on paper that look exactly how I imagine it in my head. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to be useful and what works for you. And believe me, the more you keep with the bullet journaling, and let's say you follow a couple pages here and there, let's say on Instagram, you will have inspiration and you know what colors kind of work together, if even you want to add color. You don't have to add color to it. But again, it's my creative outlet and that's how I use it. And that's why I love it so much, because you get to have fun with every page. With that being said, I do love to stick in there motivational quotes. Let's say I have some space or there's a page that I don't want to use because I want to go to the next page just because it's maybe a different category or something like that. I do use that space for motivational quotes. I go back all the time, even to my previous journals, because the quotes that I have there are so personal. It reminds me of what I was thinking and feeling at that time. And now I look at it in the future and I'm like, man, that quote got me through it. This is one of the motivational quotes that got me through school. Can you read it? Discipline is freedom. So let's get that homework done. Let's get those papers done so I can enjoy my kids, my life, and feel free. You can also add spreads that help you organize your own life and set goals and how to achieve the goals. So I started my bullet journal full of habit trackers, and little by little I knew exactly what was working, so then, or what I was even worrying about or prioritizing. So I started removing the ones that I didn't use or I didn't even bother with, which that made me realize, well, that's not really that important, I guess, right? So if you go on Pinterest and search bullet journaling spreads, you're gonna find so many ideas of things you can track, of goals, so many things that I would be overwhelmed, to be honest. But since you can customize this, maybe that's just not what I'm looking for, but maybe it's something that you're looking for. So you can totally get inspired on Pinterest looking for spreads. And again, don't think that because theirs looks perfect, yours has to look perfect. Trust me, and little by little, you're going to see the improvement on your lines. For some reason, at first I would do squiggly lines coming down, but now my lines are so straight for some reason without a ruler. That goes besides the point, but it will help you get organized. Let's continue. That leads us to our next point, which it's great for creativity. A lot of times, me being a mom, I don't have time to sit down and just get creative with things. But the fact that that's the me time of me organizing my week or my day, it helps me so much to just get that need to be creative out. So I do use it as a way to spend a little here and there on stationery supplies, so highlighters and beautiful colored markers. And yes, I sound like a little girl, but I love all that. It just brings me joy and I enjoy it, so why not? Another reason is that it obviously helps you prioritize your to-do list. You go through your list, you add it through your week, and you're gonna notice that whatever you put, let's say for Monday instead of Thursday, you know that you really wanna get that done. And all this sounds like, duh, I knew that, it's obvious, but for somebody anxious just like me, even getting there was a very, very big deal. So one book that you can literally carry around anywhere will have all the information you need. And I get it, you can use your phone for this, but for me that I like pen and paper, it's never gonna be the same. So because of the size of the bullet journal, usually, even though anything can be your bullet journal, it's just, this is the common size. It's very easy to travel with, so you can basically take it anywhere, bring it in and out of your car, maybe put it in your bag. It doesn't really weigh anything, so I just think it's so handy. And you have to write something quickly, you can just do it here. You have an idea, you can make a page for your idea on the spot. It's so useful, guys, so useful. So it has helped me a lot to stay organized, and even like that I'm a mess, but this, it just makes me in my head organized. So much better. So I started bullet journaling in 2018 after I came across a whole bunch of videos. I don't even know how I got there. I probably fell down the black YouTube hole and I started watching how-to bullet journal videos. I immediately needed to go get a bullet journal. I got my sister into watching the videos. She got a bullet journal too. I was also in school trying to finish my bachelor's. So my life with my two girls full-time in school, and I still had to do all the extracurricular for my kids, I definitely needed something, and it was great at the time that I found the bullet journal. So it has a couple pages for your index. Then my first spread was the yearly calendar. Then I did a future log. Future log is awesome. It's awesome. So again, this is my 2018 one. And then this is my first month that I did, and it's so ugly. And now that I look at it, I'm like, oh, that color, so bright and in your face. After that, I did a habit tracker. This was me trying to do lettering, which clearly needs help. This is, like I said, the habit trackers. Obviously the workout, only 2 days out of the month. I'm sorry. Water, I did drink some water. I put floss, and then I put here clean smile. I did pretty good. Bedtime, I never went to sleep earlier than 10:30, which was my goal. Something on Instagram, something on YouTube. At that time I was doing makeup, a lot of like makeup jobs, and my Instagram revolved around makeup, and so did my YouTube. As you can tell here, I was also trying to do my best with some cursive, and I'm a lefty, so that's a mess. I have seen, and I actually follow a lot of lefty calligraphy people, but it just doesn't work for me. I hold the pen completely different than they hold it, so it's just really hard. And then underneath, just so that it would make me feel better, I put even my lettering needs love, LOL. So one of the best things that I was able to do when I was in school is that almost at the end of the semester, let's say the last month of the semester, I would get one of the pages and I would write every single one of my assignments that needed to be turned in. Or if it was one big project, I would break it down in little sections and just go highlighting. So this one, for example, I titled it, What I Need to Finish Spring 2019. And so here you have all my assignments and my highlighted items. I'm pretty sure I turned this in, I just didn't highlight it. But this worked out so good. This is my new one, which is almost out of space already. This is my March calendar spread. I am still doing the whole 1 page per week, and it just has worked pretty well for me. So I do have a lot of lists in here as well. So this one, it's like events and lists, and I did put a little washi tape so that I know exactly what page it is and I can easily go to it. Packing list, username and passwords for a lot of things, birthday party lists. So I wanted this video to be sort of like an introduction to bullet journaling and why I think bullet journaling will really help you organize your life, your thoughts, your ideas, and just help with the anxiety of everyday life. And the fact that it's all on one little book, it's just, to me, that really was life-changing. And that sounds obvious for a lot of people, but to me, ever since I started bullet journaling, I have to sit down every week and plan my week. Just plan my week. Just know what days I have free, what days I can squeeze a little extra thing in there. It does really help you accomplish a lot more throughout the day, throughout the week. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. I hope you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.